2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.
Good morning, Melbourne.
Wakey, wakey.
Wake up, Melbourne. Jase and Lauren. Turn it up.
Start your morning the right way.
Gonna be great, gonna be a good day.
This is Jase and Lauren on Melbourne's Nova 100.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Tuesday. Guys, got some exciting news. The Queen is back in the house.
Good morning. How do I sound?
You sound, it's chalk and cheese compared to what it was yesterday.
Well, yeah, Sunday was very bad. Yesterday, I did basically 48 hours of quiet time.
Oh, yeah.
I slept for 14 hours.
Listen to the difference.
This is what my voice currently sounds like. I literally sound like a 10-pack-a-day smoker.
So what, you giving up the darts for a day?
Good
Gave
for
up
you.
the dark, gave up the vapes for a day.
She's off the vape.
I'm a bit croaky, but I'm much better.
Well, you sound great.
You do.
You look fresh.
You look good. You look
Thanks.
fresh.
Well, I
I'm
did
jealous.
nothing for 2 days. I was
But you did so much the 2 days before that.
I missed the Grand Prix, so I just sat on the couch and under a blanket for 2 days and slept.
Little blanky.
Little blanky.
Oh, was
How
it the
good
weighted
is-
blanket I got you?
No, it wasn't the weighted one, but it was one of those fluffy, furry ones.
Oh, yeah.
How good is like a couch sesh under a
Whoa.
blanket?
Whoa, jeez.
On your own.
We told you to rest. What?
When you're sick as well.
We told you to rest.
Watching Drive to Survive.
Oh, God. You
Party
must have
one.
been exhausted.
Can you two get your minds out
We
of the
did think
gutter?
that Paul would be busy.
We did.
But we didn't
Yeah,
think
no,
it was
no,
with
He
that
was
is-
loving it because
I bet he was. I bet he was.
I didn't say a word for 48 hours.
You went that long?
You do
Stop
you.
it.
She
Okay,
did?
boys. You had 24 hours of Boys' Day yesterday. Clean it up
Oh,
today,
we had
thank
fun.
you.
Oh, it was the
Didn't we?
sausage factory yesterday, let me tell
Was
you.
it?
Yeah. Yep. Clint was like, oh, we better go more metro.
Yeah.
The only person I spoke to yesterday was the cleaner, and she said, "Oh, those boys are giving you a hard time this morning." I was
No, we
like,
weren't. We were
I
just,
don't want to know.
We were just playing the audio of your voicemail.
Yeah.
I'm
That's
like,
all.
they give me a hard time when I'm there, so I can't imagine what they were saying if I wasn't.
Look, jokes aside, I'm very glad you are back. We've got a fun show coming up today. A lot of money to give away. We've got a big announcement after 8 o'clock. Dua Lipa played last night in Melbourne.
I know.
And the acts just keep getting better and better.
She was supported by Keita Alexander, one of my favourites.
Love Keita.
Love her.
I think she's joining us later in the week too.
Awesome. Good on her. That's huge for her.
So big announcement coming up after 8 o'clock about the next huge act coming to Melbourne.
Well, that's exciting. Melbourne needs something else. Grand Prix over. Next.
Yeah, good call.
What's next?
Just tick him off.
Yeah.
Also, the leader of the opposition party, we're getting political today. Wore a collar. Peter Dutton is in the house.
Wear a collar.
Did wear a collar.
You wore a blue
Now-
collar, though, not a white collar.
I don't know what the hell I'm going to talk to Peter Dutton about, to be perfectly honest.
Opening question, Lauren Phillips, yes?
What do you wear to bed? Remember when you made me do that?
Got that on my list
was it
today.
ScoMo?
Yeah, well, I thought, let's get to know Dutton in 60 seconds and just hit him with rapid-fire questions.
Right.
I think you should start with what do you wear to bed?
Yeah, what do you sleep in?
I'll do the political stuff in the,
Good call.
the first couple of questions.
Okay.
You know.
Hey,
I know nothing about
I got
politics.
the weekend today cheat sheet.
Oh, good.
brilliant. Here with a new recipe, Peter Dutton. Hey, as we get into today's show,
Yes.
Lauren, you heard something on the way to work this morning, didn't
Well, I was driving in, and often we have the lovely Aaron Rich before us.
Oh, yes.
Saying what's coming
He's
up
up
on the
early.
show.
Yep.
He wasn't up early today. We had someone else,
Maddie
Maddie
Rowe.
Rowe. And I said to Jase,
Well, don't reveal
have
it.
a
but just-
listen to how she signs off. I think Clint should do this at the end of his news. Have a listen to how she signs off her little morning updates.
Tuesday morning. All right, Kate Bush. This is Melbourne's Nova 100. Jase and Lauren back live from 6 o'clock. Have a great rest of your day. Bye. Love you.
Bye, I love you. Bye. I love
Love
I'd
you.
like you to do that at the end of your
Okay.
news.
Okay.
Clint's sent
It's a
away
deal.
with Nova News. Bye, love you.
But anybody listening now will be in on the joke because we won't recap why he's
No,
doing
we're
it.
just going to keep doing it.
Yep.
Bye, love you.
We're kicking things off with the man I actually love, Jelly Roll. This is Liar. Welcome to your Tuesday morning. You're on Nova. Love you. The band is back together. Lauren
Yes.
was away a little unwell. She went a bit too hard at the Grand Prix. She is
Well,
back.
I never made it to the Grand Prix
Well, you did Friday.
Friday,
And you did Saturday.
but I was in bed by 8:30 Friday.
We ran through Clint's schedule yesterday.
Yeah.
Do you know
Oh,
what he
yeah.
did? Oh, Lauren.
Yeah, it was a bit cooked.
This was ridiculous.
What? Which part?
All of it. Do you know? Right. So Friday, we went to the Grand Prix.
Yeah, but we left at 4:30.
Well, we went for a drink after that, didn't we?
Yeah, because that was 5:30. We had dinner, and I was
Yeah.
in bed by
And
8:30.
then I
Well,
got
he
an early-
wasn't,
I got
he?
an early flight, early 7:30.
So he went to Sydney,
Mm.
woke up, did the Today Show,
Yeah.
then went,
To the Swans
then
I
went.
just thought
Hey,
you'd
wait.
sleep
No.
away.
Then went to dinner.
to dinner.
To dinner.
You
then
remember?
back to the hotel.
Yeah.
Oh,
Woke
God.
up Sunday, did the Today Show,
Yeah.
flew back to Melbourne. What'd you do when you land, Clint?
I got an Uber to the MCG to host a president's function.
And then
at
when
the
you were done with
MCG.
that, I guess you head home.
No, I read the National 5 o'clock news.
But
And
did you then go home or did you hang around for 6?
No, I hung around for 6.
Oh my God! I went to the Grand Prix on Friday. Went to bed at 8:30, and I couldn't speak for 3 days.
I know.
I was
That's why Clint has
exhausted.
so much sympathy for you
differently,
yesterday.
aren't I?
Yeah. How now? What's the secret to being the Energizer Bunny?
You can't say it on the air.
No, I don't think I can deliver that secret. No,
What are you
there's no
doing now?
secret. I'm in bed early.
You know what it is? It's when you stop.
Yes.
That's when it catches up with
Yeah.
you, I always think. Hey, I got a small issue regarding our day at the Formula One I want to bring up with you too.
What happened?
I don't know if it's... we don't go to a lot of events together.
No.
For good reason.
Yeah, I totally agree, Lauren.
I
Was
mean,
the
there's
queues
social
the bar?
anxiety. What about when I went to talk to someone and you went to talk to someone, Clint?
No,
and I turned
this is
around
my
and Jase
issue.
was leaning on the table, bright red, in a hot sweat. And I came back, I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, I've got table anxiety. If I move, we're losing the table.
I
was
had
like,
to
I'm
mind-
1 meter away. You didn't.
I had to mind the table.
You
You're
didn't.
a good anchor, though.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You didn't have to. You chose to, and you're so awkward that you just. That's all you would talk about for the next hour about
Well,
how
all
you
I
had
had
to
to do
mind
was just
the
mind
table
the
for
table.
5 minutes.
I just think there should be a roster system. He would go out to the car park for a vape.
Well, you know what?
How
After
dare you.
Friday, I was crook after Friday. Tom Steinfort, who reads Channel 9 News, was
Yeah, he
sick.
was off
He
last
was
night.
off last night. Do you think there was something going around the Grand Prix?
Oh,
Everyone got
Tom was
sick.
down last night.
Tom was down. Someone else I spoke to yesterday didn't go to work. They were crook.
I had to keep an eye on your mate Alicia Loxley as well. She was like, "Can you grab me a champagne?" I'm like, "You're reading the news."
I'm
No,
sure
she-
that would have been a tough assignment for you.
I
Jase.
still got one. What brought you down? What was the food?
Oh,
'Cause
no, it wasn't food.
I got crook.
Oh, you
as
were
well.
sick too?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, we both felt unwell on Saturday.
How'd you describe it yesterday? The Formula One car sounds.
Oh, don't. No one wants to hear about that.
It's
No
a
one
very
wants
different
to
show
hear about you.
yesterday.
But you've had funny bowel movements for months now.
Yeah, he was real bloke yesterday. I'm like, who is this guy?
Does it sound like Triple M?
A
Me
little
too.
bit.
Definitely not a couple of weeks ago. Guys, the missus, my wife, Lou and I went out for a little date night the other night.
Oh, where'd you go?
Elwood Bathers.
Oh, yes,
on a
very
beautiful
nice.
night. The sunset down there is stunning.
Good, great people watching spot.
Right.
Well, it's
You
funny
know.
you say that. There was it was a rock bottom moment where, because Lou and I got a babysitter, we went
Babysitter.
We went out quite early for
What
dinner.
time?
We ate at 5:45.
5:45. That's it.
What time does the babysitter come? 3 o'clock.
It was the only booking I could get, and
Oh,
I thought,
okay.
look, it was
Yeah.
nice and sunny.
Yeah, nice.
Go out, you know.
The sun will set 4 hours after you finish dinner. Perfect. Romance at its finest.
Well, when we were leaving, there was a party of 10 rolling in with balloons, like a big birthday dinner.
Cute.
Oh, yeah.
I was like-
What night of the week?
This was a Saturday night.
Yeah.
The only problem was it was a 5th birthday.
Oh.
And we were going home. So they had the big number 5. And
What
Lou's-
time? 7:30.
Yeah, Lou's
You were
like,
done by 7:30.
Lou's
You
like,
got
I wonder
the
if it's a
5:45.
35th or a 25th.
no,
Oh, no,
it's a
no other
5th.
balloon coming in. She's just a 5th.
Cute.
But you know what
So,
they ordered us on?
I thought when people got babysitters and went out for dinner, they put like the baby down to bed.
No,
So
we go the other way.
Were the kids still awake when you got
No,
home?
no. She put like
Oh,
two of-
awesome. She can do all the hard work.
Exactly.
See ya,
Yeah.
suckers.
So we just get out early.
So
But
does
then
that
I'm
include
tired.
like showers and all that sort of stuff?
Yep, it's all on
Oh.
you. Give yourself a break,
Yeah, good.
But they put out, how sometimes I bring out bread and butter in a restaurant?
Yep. Beautiful sourdough.
No.
Crispy sourdough.
Forget it.
I
That's
love.
what
You know
Same.
what? I judge a restaurant on the bread basket.
Same.
How
Well, this-
annoying is it when they charge you for the bread?
Yeah, you shouldn't
No,
be doing
the bread
that. You
comes
shan't be
with
doing
the
that.
seat.
And I don't like the
Yes.
sticks. You know when they do the bread?
I love the
I
grissini.
love
Really?
the
No, I
stick.
like fresh bread.
I love a
And the
stick.
butter. Oh, but you know they rolled out, and I was like, "Well,
Was it
hello."
that French salted butter?
Yes. I was like, I haven't seen you in about 25 years. Good to catch
What?
up. Focaccia's back. Focaccia.
With like a bit of rosemary and sea salt on the top.
Yes.
Focaccia.
Yes.
I don't mind a
Focaccia's very
focaccia.
2000.
It's like eating a pillow. It's quite soft.
Do you know what? It's coming back.
People are making it on the talk.
On the TikTok,
What, like sourdough during lockdown?
people are making
And they put their
focaccia.
Is that where they put their fingers in the
Yes.
top and then you get
Oh,
Yes.
is that how they get the bubble?
Yes.
They finger the dough.
They finger it.
Is that what you're supposed to do?
They put a bit of rosemary in there as well, don't they?
We can put
Bit
a
of salt,
sea salt.
bit of cheese
I've
sometimes
seen
if
some
you're
olives.
going a bit
Thyme.
wild.
We're making a whole range of bread available at Subway now. The olives, they got.
Put some olives in there. I love olive bread.
Where do you sit on the pumpkin loaf? I've
Not
noticed
for
that being
me.
rolled around.
No, I don't mind a pumpkin seed, not into a pumpkin loaf.
Yeah.
But
But
focaccia's
olive
back, baby.
bread.
It is making a comeback.
Is it hard to I feel like bread is hard to
I'm
make.
not making bread, no.
Do you remember
What
when?
about, I was out at a friend's place the other day and she made her own sourdough and you've got to have something living in the fridge.
What?
Some
Oh
form of,
my gosh.
Some form of culture.
So I'm
Sorry?
on this
A
random
culture.
Yeah.
What do you mean a culture?
No.
Like
and you have to it's called something and
It's
they
called a starter or a
Hang on.
base or
Ex-
something.
Yes.
Executive producer Brody.
Do you make bread?
and this you can ruin
You
the
do?
starter.
Do you make bread?
Yes, you need starter to keep it in your fridge.
And it's
But
like
it grows.
a living
It's like
organism.
Hang on. Do you make bread?
Yes, Annika and I make bread.
why have you never bought us any in?
It's not very good.
When you say Annika and you, do you mean Annika?
His wife.
Mainly Annika.
Just Annika.
Yeah.
So
right.
what is it? It's a living organism?
It like moves around.
Yeah.
It
yeah.
looks like it
And you
climbs
put
up
it in
the
your
jar.
bread. But then you've got to, once you use it, you've
What's
got to
in the
replenish
starter?
it.
Can you imagine?
What's in the starter mix?
Flour.
No, you just said
No,
you make
you-
bread. You don't make bread, bro. Hang on, let me Google.
I think it's
I'm imagining him and his wife in that scene.
Yeast.
You know, like
Yeast.
that scene in Ghost when they're doing the pottery. I can see them sitting there.
Oh
bloody
my
with the
God!
dough.
Speaking of that, I saw Clint doing it on the weekend today.
Doing
show.
what?
What's
Pottery?
that?
Pottery, doing the-
pottery. We did pottery.
Doing the
Did he look like Patrick Swayze? Sorry, silly
he
question.
tried to.
Well, actually, no. The roles were reversed, and Ali was Patrick Swayze, and I was not Patrick Swayze.
You crazy TV host.
She was straddling me.
Right. Hey, that was in the early hour.
No, it wasn't. It was like 8 o'clock.
Oh, prime time, baby. Mum's back. She was
I'm
away
back.
yesterday going hard for St. Paddy's Day.
Yeah, I was at the pub having Guinness all morning.
Good on
Did you see all the people that like
Oh,
you have to get a pint of Guinness and you have to have the first sip and you got to like say you got to split the G. You got to drink it to right through the
yes.
Guinness sign on the glass. Everyone was doing
I've never
it yesterday.
tried it.
Well,
My life.
speaking
The
of
Guinness
something
is
that's back in
revolting.
vogue, we were talking about focaccia before. Guinness is back in vogue.
Have you ever had it?
Apparently, it's just the in thing with the kids.
Have you had it?
I have, yeah.
I had
went
it
to
when
the-
I was in Ireland.
in the
and-
Guinness factory. Did you pour one?
No, I was
They
just
say
in
it
a
tastes
pub.
different there.
Yeah,
They say it tastes
quite
better.
lovely.
Yeah.
Well, it'd want to taste different because what I had was no good.
Producer Jase, our Irish lad. Sorry, wrong button. Sorry, I got excited going to Jase. Hey, Jase, is it different back home, the taste?
Oh my goodness, a good pint of Guinness at home is like mother's milk.
Yuck.
Wow.
Not for me.
You might want to get your mum to get that checked.
Okay. Guys, bear with me. I want to take you to a house of horrors, a real life house of horrors. There's a court case which sparked my attention on the news last night.
I saw this on the news too. Was this the lead story?
It was a
on the
lead
news?
story.
Amazing.
This is a Lilydale mum of 5 who yesterday pleaded guilty in court to a count of offensive conduct involving human remains. Now, this is how it all goes. She worked in an animal shelter and she attempted to sell human toes, which had been coughed up by the dog of a dead man.
Hang on. So
Okay,
a man,
following the lead?
so a man
Okay.
died and his dog ate his toes.
Yes.
This
and
is a
then
true story.
the dog went to the animal shelter.
Yes.
And then the dog threw up the toes.
Yes.
And she took the toes.
She's like, my lucky day. I can get $400 for these toes online.
400?
Let's chuck them up on eBay.
Was
Did
it a buy now or an auction?
Now, it was a Facebook page labelled Bone Buddies Australia.
What? Is this a real page?
It's a site which caters to, quote, skull and bone enthusiasts.
Can I look it up?
Okay, so can I just first say, I would go and check their followers,
It gets
and if you
better.
recognise your partner on that list, I would get
gets
out of that
better.
relationship.
What's it called? Bone.
Bone Buddies Australia. Maybe you should bookmark it, Lauren. In her home, in the wall unit, there was also pig trotter, alligator claw, bird skull, and baby teeth belonging to her children.
She's cooked.
No.
It's
So
a bit
Almate's
of a
missing-
wild story, isn't it? Well, I mean, there's a few elements here. The dog that ate the owner's toes is where it all starts. That's
Question.
where the
That's
adventure
so
begins.
sad.
Question.
That's where the adventure
Did
begins.
the toes get eaten after the death or before?
Oh, look, I don't have the. I'm assuming.
I would suggest
post
after.
Because I got a mate with 9 toes.
post death.
Oh, yeah, 9-toe mini.
9-toe mini.
Yeah.
How did
Shout
she
out
lose
to
her
this
toe?
morning.
Her dad ran over a foot with a lawnmower.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Don't
when
laugh.
she was a kid.
Why are
the
you
dog
laughing?
chow
Hang on,
down
sorry.
afterwards?
Why are you laughing?
Because she's fine.
She's got 9 toes.
You
Yeah.
call her 9-toe mini.
So I don't get confused with other minis I know.
Yeah, that's
the John Deere got it.
nasty.
God, I'll tell you what, after that.
oh, John Deere.
No, like I'm just saying, like a right on
Who's
mower.
John
Oh.
Deere?
Like
John Deere does mowers.
Yeah.
Oh.
And, other machinery.
Yes. And toes,
Like
turns out.
augers.
How old was she when she became 9-toe mini?
Maybe 5, I think.
Oh, God, Dad would feel bad.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like any time on the weekend, you'd be like, Dad, can we get an ice cream? No. Remember, I got 9 toes. All right, let's go get a cornetto.
Yeah. Dad, remember that time
You'd
you
milk
mowed
them.
my toe
Imagine
off?
going to this woman's house for a drink. Where's the vino? Just next to the alligator claw. You
Hey,
might
got-
need to move the bird skull.
In the fridge.
Guys, I got a random topic.
I don't like
I'd like to throw
fossils
out.
and things. Fossils and bones.
13, 24, 10.
Oh, yeah, here we go. What are you going to make of this?
What body part are you missing and how did you lose it?
Interesting.
This bloke lost his toes because the dog ate them. My mate lost her toe because of the ride on mower. 13, 24, 10. Are you missing a body part?
Fingers go missing a lot, don't they?
Apparently.
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 Remember we had the caller on the other day where they took a toe off and replaced a finger.
Oh, that's right.
She had toe hands.
Quite a few footballers break their fingers and just get them lopped off.
Really?
Daniel Chick was one. Remember that?
What he had?
Chicky.
He had 9 fingers.
Daniel Chick played for Hawthorn West Coast. I think what did he lose, Brody? It was a middle finger.
I think it was his ring finger.
Did he
Right.
continue to play?
Yeah. Wore a glove.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
13, 24, 10 is our number. Are you missing a body part and how did you lose it? 13, 24, 10. Are you missing a body part and how did you lose it? We take a quick one. Let's go to Werribee. Morning, Ash. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We are good. What are you missing?
It's all internal stuff. So last year I was in year 12 and I lost my appendix and my tonsils in the span of 6 months.
Your appendix and your what?
Tonsils.
Tonsils.
So both ends they were sort of going, like, because they do appendix is like keyhole surgery near your belly button. And then at the same time they're going through your throat.
Oh, they did it. It was at separate times.
Oh. I had to go in to get my appendix taken out. And they got him before they burst, but I was sharing a room with a guy who's burst.
Oh. You haven't got long once they burst.
No, you're not. No, you're not
My
stopping
friend
in a drive-through on the way.
lost hers recently, and she got to the hospital, and there was no room in the adults ward, and they had to put her in the kids ward.
Oh, fun. That's good.
Yeah, so she got all the kids' food, all the kids' ice cream and jelly. She was like, "This
That's
is
living.
living.
That's great.
Yeah.
Little trip to the Starship room.
Yep.
All that sort of stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. The Wiggles. They're here. Oh, great. Hey, we had Albo swing past the other week. We said, Albo, if you're listening, can you pick up a couple of coffees?
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't.
Dutto. What would
Peter
Dutto
Dutton, do you
get
think
us?
he's listening now?
D-Dog, if you're listening.
D-Dog.
If you're listening, 3 little cappuccinos.
Almond milk for me, please.
Yeah, almond as well.
You rock
I'm
up.
sure he's got much bigger things to do
Mate,
than...
you rock up with a cappuccino, you got my vote.
Oh, whoa. We've got to talk policy.
I can't wait to hear Lauren's opening question.
Me either. I've got 1 hour to think of it. Terrific. I love political chat. You know me.
How's your coffee order? Hey, 13 24 10 is our number. We are talking missing body parts. It led the news on Channel 9 last night.
A woman pleaded guilty in Ringwood last night because she admitted to planning to sell 2 human toes.
That is so weird.
The toes had been coughed up by a dog. They were of a dead man. What?
Aaron, good morning.
Good morning, all.
Weird morning, Aaron. Have you lost a body part?
Yeah, middle finger, right hand.
Now, how did you do it?
It was on an industrial moulding machine, probably about 22 years ago.
That'll do it.
What's a moulding machine, can I ask?
It's like a hand router, but like an industrial version.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron,
They call it a spindle moulder, yeah.
How long did it take you to have that moment where someone cuts you off in traffic and you go to flip the bird and you forgot that you don't have a middle finger?
I'll be honest, it was never really an issue. The biggest issue I have is trying to get coins out from between the seat of your car and a console. You can't
You use the
quite
longest finger.
grab it. But
Now,
yeah.
How excruciating was it when you lost your middle finger?
Shock. I was all in shock.
Yeah. Is it all the way down?
No, I've lost it to like the knuckle.
The first knuckle or the second knuckle?
Like a little stumpy.
No, first knuckle. So I've only lost like the end of it. So it's like the same size as the finger next to it now.
Oh, they're all even.
Oh, sorry, we're only taking calls from people that have lost the whole body part. Hey, Aaron, have a good day, mate.
Ouch.
Cheers for your call. Wow.
You would, though. That's what everyone says when you seriously hurt yourself. You're in shock. You don't sort of notice what's happened.
Just quickly, Aaron, you don't get to keep it, do you?
No, it was like a big V and it was all routed little bits.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I asked. That was on
the dog.
Me. Yeah,
that's what he did. Caroline, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you?
We're good.
What are you missing?
I'm in the Nine Toes Club. I'm Nine Toes Kazza.
Nine Toes Kazza. Now
tough.
we've got a friend called Nine Toe Minnie who had her foot run over with it.
And when I heard that, I was like, yes, there is somebody else that has to suffer like me.
We should introduce you. You can hang out together. How did you lose your toe, Kazza?
Okay. My mum passed away with the same thing that happened to my foot a month beforehand. So I was going in for the operation and all I could think of was my mum dying on the operating table, and the doctor looked at me and goes, why are you upset? And I go, because my mum died a month ago with exactly the same thing. I said, she must hate me because she's passed it on to me. And he goes, okay, we'll do it while you're awake. And I'm like...
Hang on. Sorry.
No.
So the surgery was to remove the toe. Was there a
like
hereditary toe issue?
Yeah.
What was it?
It was like, because I got diabetes and stuff, and there was a thing there, and but...
You didn't have it removed while you were awake, did you?
I did. I was... But you know what? There was a bonus to that because I walked in there like really panicking. But what do you call them?
Anaesthetist.
My God, he was a dream. I would have done anything.
Well,
you fell in love with the anaesthetist.
Oh, he was gorgeous.
I loved my anaesthetist when I had my hand operation as well. Not enough to stay awake though.
But they had that curtain in front of you, and I kept trying to look over because I could just see him with like a pair of secateurs trying to cut my toe off.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, you have a good day, Nine Toe Kazza.
Good on you, Nine Toe Kazza.
We had a friend of ours fall in love with a gynecologist.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Did he fall in love with her as well?
No.
It was unrequited love.
Yeah.
Nothing worse.
She was a single mum. She's like, I've got a real big crush on my gyno.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
she was always very nervous about the appointments and stuff.
I'd change. If you fell in love with him and he didn't love you back, but he was looking up your hoo-ha, I'd be like, no, you don't get to look at this anymore. This is not...
Even if you're paying.
It's not open for inspection.
No, I'm going to someone else. My hoo-ha is now someone else's. Sorry. How long did she continue to go to him for?
Get that audiogram isolated, please.
Please don't. How long did she continue to go to that gynecologist?
She went 1 or 2 more appointments and we're like, I think...
Did she have anything wrong with her hoo-ha? She was just like, I'm back.
I didn't want to ask.
Here for a checkup.
Good morning, Melbourne. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jase, Lauren and Clint. And good morning to Bernie from Seaford. Hello, Bern.
Good morning.
Bernie.
Hello.
Did you hear the shout-out or did someone call you and say, quick, ring them?
Yeah, well, I just switched on the radio and I heard my name.
Perfect. Well done, Bernie. The cash is yours.
$1,000.
Woo, thank you.
It's that simple. Just got to register your deets. Before you call your name, call us back. It's all yours.
She's a woo girl. You
We
can
love a
experience
worker.
the thrill of the wait with a $40 million jackpot from Keno Go every 3 minutes. We will play again tomorrow morning at 7.
Good on you, Bernie.
Well done, Bernie.
Enjoy the money.
Had a situation on Friday after the Grand Prix, guys, and I think a lot of parents with kids in daycare could probably relate to this once or twice. So if anyone tried to get around Melbourne on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, possibly Thursday, and they needed an Uber, they would know it was a nightmare getting around with the Grand Prix, the footy. It was especially Friday night. It was hectic.
That's why I left early from the track.
You left early.
Yeah,
we
you
left.
did.
We left reasonably early too.
I just didn't want to spend my weekend sitting on the Nepean.
No, so Clint and I left the Grand Prix at like 4:35 Friday night. We thought, Clint's flying to Sydney. We're with my fiance Paul. We'll go grab a quick bite just on Domain Road in South Yarra on the way home. We're sitting there.
How'd you go get in the table?
That was fine. Well, because we were in early.
We dropped Lauren's name.
It's not what you know.
Gotcha.
No. We were in early and we thought we'll be out early. But we were out earlier than expected because my sister-in-law called me in an absolute flap.
In a tears.
In a tears. Where are you guys? What are you doing? I was like, well, we're just having dinner and a glass of wine. What's wrong? And she said, well, I've been waiting for an hour and 20 minutes for an Uber.
From the track?
Yeah. And it's 6:15 and CC's at daycare and it closes at 6:30.
Oh.
And I said to Paul and Clint, we've got to go. What happens if we're not there by 6:30? And
It's a lock-in. It's a lock-in.
a guy next to us said they take the kids to the police station.
No, they don't. No.
I didn't know that.
If you rang the daycare and said, look, this is the situation.
We couldn't get onto the daycare. Couldn't get on. They weren't answering.
Well, they're busy with the kids.
Yeah. 6:30 they'll be able to answer.
Clint's like, I've got an Uber going to the airport. I was like, you're going to have to, you're going to have to change your flight or miss your flight. It's more important that I get to pick up my niece so she doesn't get stuck at the police station.
Question.
Yeah, question.
And I don't mean to sound insensitive.
Yeah.
Had the food arrived yet?
Yeah, we'd eaten.
Okay.
Well, we were eating.
Carry on.
Eating.
We're halfway through a drink. I remember that. And I was like, we've got to go. So we tried to get an Uber. This guy picked us up. He's like, are you guys okay? I'm like, I'm really stressed. My niece is stuck at daycare and someone told me they're going to take it. And he was like, I'm a dad. Don't worry.
Yeah.
The baby's not getting dropped to the police station.
Don't you think if Jenny at Daycare World was sitting there with the kid at 6:30, she
I
might
would.
ring the parent?
If it was me and I'd be with kids all day, I'd be like, off to the police station we
That's
go.
more
See ya.
work. Now you got to get in the car, get it to like,
Steph couldn't get onto them either. And so I was like, Paul and I are just going to turn up and be like, we need to take this baby. But it's not our baby.
Are you on the list?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, no, I reckon
Do you
you'd be
have
on the
ID?
list. Yeah.
Anyway, we get there and thank God Sienna saw us and was like arms up straight to us.
Doesn't matter. You got to be on the list.
It was such a saga getting her out. Anyway, Paul, we managed to get onto Steph. She had the baby. Then I said, the pram. So I went around the corner where the prams were. I'm in my mini skirt from the 40-degree day at the Grand Prix and little high heels on all fours, trying to work out how you pop up a pram.
Also, Mum would have had a few in
She's
there too.
had a few
After
shards.
a few Chardonnays.
Were you trying to pop open the pram so you could lay in
Do
it?
you know how hard that is to pop open a pram?
Oh, tell me
I
about
had
it.
the thing coming off, then
Yeah.
the wheels were coming off, and I said to this lady, can you help me? And she goes, I do the older kids. I don't do prams. And I was like, help us this out. And she said, you're just going to have to carry it. So Paul had to carry the pram under one arm while we carried the baby home.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Who invented those prams?
don't-
So when
and-
the wheels come off? No?
Well, there's
There's
Lauren's
so-
wheels came off.
There's so many clips. It all just falls apart.
So there's
It's like a transformer.
the fancy prams come in two parts.
Oh.
Which
What,
is
the
silly.
handle comes off or something?
Like so the layabout bit comes off and then the whole
I had
place
the baby
falls.
backpack on. I'm on my hands and knees trying to get the pram. It was not a cute scene.
Did you take CC back to the pub?
Well, first of all, I said to her, hey, are you open on Saturdays? I'll just get my brother to come and pick. And she said, no, we need a day off too. And I was like, okay, we won't. We'll just carry
You
the
say
pram.
it like they're a restaurant. You guys open tomorrow as well?
Can I get a reservation?
We might just pick the kid up then. Opposition leader Peter Dutton in after 8 this morning. Mr. Dutton, if you're listening, 3 cappuccinos, 2 with almond milk, please.
Yes, please.
You rock up with coffees.
It's always like a nice little challenge to see if they're listening.
If he rocks up with coffees, mate, he's got my vote. Hanging for a laugh.
You can't. That's. I don't think you can be saying that
It's very materialistic.
because you
isn't
said
it?
the same thing when Elbow came.
And he didn't rock up with a coffee. So my vote is still in my
So
pocket.
you might vote for no one.
You never know.
You're just going to cop the fine.
Oh, unless the Greens are waiting downstairs with a cappuccino and a bloody croissant.
Oh, they'd have a paper lid on
They
theirs.
would too, wouldn't they?
As long as it's not a paper straw.
All right, Trump.
Trumpy.
Coming up next.
Should vote for those trumpet patriot people.
Trumpet, what are they called? The trumpets of
Patriots or something.
parrots.
I'm going to
Trumpets
see
of
you
parrots.
pop up interviewing Clive on one of those.
Talk fest.
Why do those ads go for 3 minutes each?
I don't know.
They're so
You
long.
and Tucker Carlson.
Who's Tucker Carlson?
The guy wearing the toupee on the ad.
he's a
Looks
big,
like Lego
big in
hair.
America.
I don't even know who that is.
Hey guys, someone we know and very fond of has changed her name. I've got a quiz for you after the break.
Oh.
Real name? I want the real name only. Stage name versus real name.
Oh.
Coming up after 8 o'clock on Nova, the opposition leader Peter Dutton is in the house. Lauren's just written down her first question.
Still got half an hour to think about it.
Tell me what you're going to ask.
Well, like we've asked all prime ministers and future prime ministers, what do you wear to bed? What do you sleep
What
in?
do you think you would wear to bed?
You know, open with that, or you reckon we push it
I
down
think
there?
he'd be a full flannel pajama man.
Do you think you're
Oh,
like
no,
a
he's-
Peter
he's a-
Alexander?
He's a Queenslander, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nah. I don't know. I actually don't want to know. But
No.
Jase is insisting that I ask if we tell the truth.
What did ScoMo wear to bed?
Boxes.
Imagine
He looked me in the eye and told me, and I was like, I'm so sorry I asked.
Imagine the federal police storming in. Wake up, Mr. Morrison.
because remember-
China's on the attack. Do you want a shirt?
Remember when Elbow became Prime Minister and he got photographed the next morning in his Rabbitohs pajamas? That's where
right.
it came
Yes.
from.
Papers.
Yes.
Elbow wears the Rabbitohs PJs.
All right. Well, we're in bed with Dutton after 8.
One of the Spice Girls has had a rebrand.
Oh, which one?
Jerry Ginger Spice.
Jerry Horner.
Well, she is now.
Because she's married to Christian Horner, the boss of Red Bull.
She was
Red Bull
Jerry
Racing.
She was Jerry Halliwell.
Hang on, was she the girl on the side, or because
No,
wasn't he caught up in rumours?
Well, no, he got cleared of it all.
With an
If you're
employee.
watching Drive to Survive,
Yeah.
episode 1 and 2, season 7, there's a lot in there about it. So he's married to Jerry Halliwell, became Jerry Horner.
Right.
Well, now she's Jerry Halliwell Horner.
Oh, she's Jerry Halliwell Horner with a hyphen, or just Halliwell Horner, all one word.
Hyphen. Halliwell
yeah.
Horner. Halliwell
That's
hyphen
strong.
Horner.
Now, I don't mind it, right? A lot of people do that. They put their surnames together when they marry.
Where do you
But then what happens when they have a child and then they put two surnames, married surnames together?
Oh, yeah.
You go,
Oh, yeah.
Where do you
that's a
sit
lot.
on a
It's a lot.
junior?
Don't mind it.
Like Clint Jr.
Yeah, don't mind it.
Clint's Tanaway the second or
Yeah.
junior.
So, like, yeah, I'd be like,
I don't
Clint,
mind it.
are you bringing Clint Jr. to the barbecue?
That's cute.
That's quite
Yeah, I like that.
cute.
Yeah. Oh, damn, I should have went one of the boys that should have made Junior.
It would have been Hudson.
Is it too late to change? He's 9.
Yeah, he's 9.
Ah, okay.
No one
Jace
wants to be
Jr..
Jason Jr. Don't do that to anyone.
Which got me thinking. Let's play a little game.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Let's we know we're so fond of people's stage names.
Yes.
I'm going to throw some real names at you.
Oh, we've got to guess.
Is Alicia Moore on that list?
Pink.
Alicia Moore is not on the list,
But it is pink.
It is pink.
Yes.
let's start
Okay.
with I don't think you're going to get one.
Really?
Peter Hernandez.
Peter Hernandez.
Mario Lopez.
Peter Andre.
Aussie?
No, American.
Give us what
Is
industry?
the first name Peter?
Singer. Grammy Award winner.
Pharrell.
Jay-Z.
Surname is a planet.
Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars.
Yeah, yeah.
Peter Hernandez.
Bruno Mars's real name is Peter.
Peter Hernandez.
Wow.
What about if I said I'm going to see Aubrey Graham?
Is that Teddy Swims?
It's not Teddy Swims.
Jelly Roll.
Not Jelly Roll.
Adele?
Was here recently, though.
Aubrey Graham.
Everyone's been here recently.
Aubrey Graham is...
Luke Combs.
I ran into him at Yochi in
Oh,
Sydney.
Drake!
Drake!
Aubrey.
I'd be running with Drake too.
What about if I
Where
said...
did you get Drake from?
I have no idea.
Lauren, let's go grab a drink with Robin Fenty.
Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke.
Blurred
No,
Lines.
I believe you might have had a drink with Robin Fenty.
Rihanna.
Oh, Rihanna.
Riri.
Fenty Beauty.
Robin Fenty.
Yeah, because Fenty Beauty's her beauty brand.
That is too.
She's made billions, literally billions off Fenty Beauty.
So Fenty. Sorry,
She's made more in
what's
the
the name
beauty
of her?
industry.
What's the name of her line? Because it's Fenty, like, isn't it Fenty?
That's what I've been saying for the last 30 seconds.
So, like all the handbags, Fenty handbags and all
No,
that.
that's Fendi.
Yeah, not an amalgamation.
Fenty Beauty and
She's busy, isn't
Fendi is
she?
a completely separate brand.
I was like, God, she's doing well. She's got
No,
handbags.
she's not that
and
rich.
everything.
She'd be like trillionaire. She'd
Two
go
more.
to.
Okay, we got two more.
We've also met this young lady, Catherine Hudson.
Kate Hudson.
No.
Catherine Hudson. American?
Catherine.
American.
Catherine Hudson is
We met from America.
Lady Gaga.
Played at the MCG on the biggest
Taylor
day of
Swift.
all.
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, it is.
Catherine. Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes
And
sense.
let's finish it off with this
God, we're
bloke.
hopeless.
Eric Banadinovich.
Eric Banner.
It is Eric Banner.
Yeah. Was he out at the track, Albert Park, on
How
the
do you
weekend?
say it? Eric Banadinovich.
Banadinovich.
Dinovich.
Melbourne's own.
He loves his
Eric
car racing.
Banadinovich.
He would have been...
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Well, Katy Perry and the Rihanna Fenty name are the only two
Robin.
that are even remotely close to their names.
So it's Fendi.
What's Bruno Mars's real name? Peter.
Peter Hernandez.
Please
He doesn't
welcome,
look like a Peter.
please
What
welcome
about
with the
Meg
band,
Ryan?
Peter.
Yeah, with
Meg
Avatar.
Ryan is Marjorie Emily Ann Hyra.
Marjorie. All those
2025.
old-fashioned names are back in vogue.
Hey,
Marjorie.
you are on the air with Jase and Lauren Clinter as well. We're doing a thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express and our very own Laurie Oakes. Lauren Phillips is ready to roll out the big political questions.
I mean, I'm just not sure why you keep putting
Lauren
me in
Oakes.
Lauren Oakes takes on opposition leader Peter Dutton after 8 this morning. Can you say Canberra?
it. No.
No, that was Peter Harvey. Come
Oh, it was too sorry.
Nice
Damn it.
try, Jase.
Damn it. Hey, guys, I want to head to the airport.
You hate the airport. I'm a big fan of the airport.
I don't mind the airport.
I love the airport.
T
You know you're going somewhere
What's got you
exciting.
going now?
T4. Great food court.
Oh, here we go. Same conversation every time we talk about the
I'm a little
airport.
bit frustrated that if you're going to T3, you've got to go through T4 to get back to T3. That doesn't make sense.
I miss the stairs. Used to go straight down the
Yeah,
stairs.
no.
Are they reopening that though? No, that's
No.
closed for good.
Closed.
And then the whole Qantas one's like a demountable at the moment. It's just
No, Qantas
It's
is
almost
back, isn't
finished.
it?
the security area.
Almost finished.
Or is it not done yet?
Anyway, an influencer has gone viral for documenting
That's what they do.
their little trip to the airport. This was in South Carolina. 23-year-old Steph was sitting there waiting for her flight, uploading a few TikToks, when a pilot walked past and placed a napkin in front of her with a little message
I
on
know. I saw it. I thought it was cute, and some people thought it was so wrong.
it. The message is,
Let's live a little.
I've seen the whole world, and you are the most beautiful human in it.
Oh my god!
That's really nice. I like
absolutely melt if someone put that in front of me.
Especially a pilot.
Especially a pilot.
Like,
Pilots are hot.
Now, can I ask, is it good because he's not being forceful, like here's my number, or can I buy you a drink? It's just a nice compliment and he walks away.
But he also, did he leave his phone number or anything, or was it just a compliment? I think it was just a compliment.
Yeah, it was. That's my
So
point.
It's nice.
But would you chase after him?
Probably, I would, yeah.
Because that's the thing. If you're doing a compliment,
I would. Hello, it's me, the most beautiful thing in the whole wide world.
I'm ready
Where
to
are we
board.
off to?
a pilot's allowed to join the Mile High Club.
I
Well,
don't
they
think
should
so,
be
'cause
flying
they-
the plane.
But if there's someone else helping,
But
like
I
a
reckon there'd be a lot of pilots
second officer.
That's what
with a
that
lot
all-
of girlfriends in a lot of different places.
Oh,
that
Don't you think?
autopilot.
Lots of different cities.
I feel like they've been to cities that never closed down, you know? In the words
New
of
York
to Rome and old London town. I feel like they'd have girlfriends everywhere.
I remember seeing a story about a husband and wife, captain, first officer team that were flying.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I
they
know,
get to
but-
see the world together.
Daryl, did you bring the bins in?
Have to get the neighbour to do that. So we're both on the way to Roma. No, that would be lovely. Get to see the world together.
Question.
Yeah, question.
What industry or job gets you going?
Gets you hot under the collar. Because I think pilots, there is something hot about a pilot.
Or maybe a particular uniform. You know what I mean?
Firemen, hot.
Yeah,
Fire
firemen
women,
are always very handsome.
firefighters.
Mounted police.
Oh,
Remember when they came in?
yeah.
Oh, because they had the stirrups on
That's hot.
and the high boots.
Police officers on
You right there?
police officers on horses. What did you say?
Yeah, the mounted police.
TV presenters.
No.
No, they look like used car salesmen.
Arrogant. Arrogant.
What about the ties?
No.
Oh, the clip on? No, thanks.
No.
13 24 10 is our number. What industry or job gets you going? In return, I've got $150 Iljana vouchers up for grabs, so you can have chicken on us.
I mean, there's something just very attractive about like handymen that can just come into my house and fix things.
What about
That's hot.
What about the uniform? Like, you know, when they're in really short shorts and they're ripped and is that part of it, or it's more just if they're
I
good at
prefer
the job?
a firefighter uniform.
What about vets who are taking care of your most vulnerable,
Hot.
of
Handsome
animals?
Ross out in Richmond,
Yeah,
Dr.
shout
Ross.
out, Ross.
Where do you sit on doctors in scrubs? Scrubs are good.
Hot.
Do
Yeah.
you go commando under them?
I think I just
Surely
have
you would,
undies, wouldn't you?
What? I don't know. Just let it go.
No, you'd have to have some.
No.
You couldn't just have one piece
'Cause
of
you get,
material
like-
between you and the
No.
patient.
Why not?
You get like blood splattered on you and then you change into the next scrubs. You can't be stripping off.
There's a
I
whole
don't know.
room. You go in the hospital next time, just keep an eye out in those little rooms that are open. There's just trolleys full of scrubs.
Is there?
People that like it's attractive, people in jobs that care for other people or other things.
Yeah.
Like doctors, firefighters,
Nurses.
surgeons,
Security guard
firefighters.
in those little hatchbacks.
No.
Putting the
they're
card
not
in the
my
door.
flavour.
Monjon Security,
What's Monjon?
the security company.
Ah.
What about a
Oh, here we go.
no, just like a really nice waitress, but very assertive. You know, like really running the room, taking the orders, knows the menu.
You find that hot?
Yeah.
Do they have to be wearing an apron?
No, just like know what they're doing.
Yeah,
They're all
a
over
waiter
it.
or a waitress without a notepad.
Yeah, hot.
Hot. Yeah.
Waitress or a waiter with an iPad. Ugh. 13.
iPad.
Oh yeah.
Are people taking orders on an iPad in restaurants?
13 24 10. What industry or uniform gets you going? 13 24 10. What industry gets you going? Let's take a quick one. There we go. Dylan, morning.
Morning, guys. How's it going?
What industry gets you going?
Paramedics.
Yes, paramedics.
Oh, yeah, see? Now, Dylan, I was saying before, the industries where people help other people is so attractive.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Is it like when they're saving someone or driving through the red lights?
Honestly, it's a bit of everything.
Yeah, right.
It is.
Yeah.
You know what else? Race car drivers.
Oh, well, that's...
They're not all super attractive, but they are so attractive.
Where do you sit on a go-kart driver? No, that's a no.
Nah.
Okay. 13 24
Formula
10.
One or bust. Supercars, also hot.
What industry gets you going? Hey, Lauren, where do you sit on... we're talking hot professions and jobs.
Yes.
Where do you sit on politicians?
Oh, no.
It's not my flavour, but a lot of people would find that a very attractive job because you're so powerful.
Is there any...
People are attracted to power. I'm attracted to people who help people.
I'll
like
show you.
firemen.
I'll show you a federal politician.
Firefighters.
That reminds me, Peter Dutton in After 8.
There's a
Oh my
federal
God, I thought you were gonna say
politician
he's right behind me.
who's handsome. Here you go. That's Andrew Hastie. He's a bit.
Is he your flavour?
No, he's apparently a bit
Apparently.
of eye candy
Give us a look.
for the gals.
The old Canadian
the thing is-
the Canadian Prime Minister's
Oh,
easy
yeah.
on
Justin
the eye.
Trudeau.
Oh, yeah.
He's easy on the eye. But I think the thing is, it's not about like actually the aesthetics of someone. It's about the profession. Like firefighters are hot because they help people and they're brave.
I like bar staff at a nice cocktail bar.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, when they're mixing, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Do you like it when they do the tricks?
yeah.
When they throw the shaker in
Oh,
the air?
not too elaborate. Like, I'm not on the P&O. I just, like, just let's
Like-
not light the thing on fire, but I just like it.
Like there's something very attractive about musicians. In
Yeah,
a,
I
in a
think
band.
there's
Playing
a
an
fine
instrument.
line,
Yeah, playing an instrument.
but they can be dirty. I find a lot of musicians
Yeah, but
are
when they're
dirty.
actually,
I don't know
really?
if they're because they're living on the road or just.
I don't know, but there's something like hot about being able to play an instrument and entertain people.
You got a guitar in your bedroom?
Yeah, I'd play it all the time, Jase. Serenade myself.
You know it's not hot? People who carry around instruments that can't play them.
Wow.
You should get that thing wall mounted. Let's go to Kat. Morning, Kat.
Good morning, guys. Love the show.
Oh, thank you. What job gets you going?
Swim teachers. They've got great physiques and they're always in the pool.
Swimming teachers.
Lifeguards.
Yeah. And they're, lifeguards.
Oh, my God.
See, they're saving people. But swimming teachers are also teaching kids and that's so sweet.
But Kat, I mean, aren't they? They're always wearing like rashy. Shouldn't they just strip off? Just get the rig out.
Well, if you hang around long enough, they do to get changed.
Also, they're very wrinkly. They've been in there for a long time.
A bit
Like, are
shriveled.
you 90, Steve?
No, it's so nice. They're helping the kids learn. They can't get there.
God, you really got to think for the people that help people. What
Yeah.
about tow truck drivers?
No, because they've towed my car many times, so I'm off them when I've got to 431 on Toorak Road. So, yeah.
Liv in Croydon, good morning. What industry gets you going?
Good morning, legends. I love a good police officer that works at the dog squad.
Oh, yes.
Control
the
the dog.
squad. Yes.
I know, but they're also, those dogs are like their partners and
I
they
know.
look after them and they care for
Oh,
them.
my God. Do you watch Clint? I know you'd watch this.
Turner and Hooch.
No, the Instagram video when the police dogs retire and they
And
say,
they
oh, the
throw-
two-way,
Oh, my
like, this is the
goodness,
last
stop it.
time, Officer Benji will be...
Stop it.
And they throw all the balls and
They
the dog
do. They
chases
get-
all
And they
the
do a
balls.
big,
They
like,
get
on
retirement
behalf
balls.
of the, bloody...
Yeah, the retirement balls.
I do. Something I love more is when, like, a zookeeper gets reunited with a lion. When they've hand raised a lion or
Yes.
a cheetah and they come running for them and you're like, are they going to maul him or are they going to hug him?
Zookeepers are hot.
And they hug.
Men and women in the khaki and the boots and they care for the animals. They know so much about them.
The dolphin trainers at SeaWorld.
No, we don't
again,
train.
they're in the
We don't
wetsuits.
train
They get the
dolphins
rig out
anymore.
Well, they
I
swim
think
with
they
them.
do, don't they?
Yeah.
Don't you get a swim with them?
Yeah, you can,
No, not
yeah,
anymore.
you can. Yeah,
You
yeah.
swim the-
Let the dolphins be free.
No, they're still flipping up and doing
We're
the
not
thing.
riding dolphins.
No, you're not allowed to ride it, but I think we paid $50 to pat it for a photo at SeaWorld.
Oh, did you?
Don't know.
So he's looking dry. Let's put
No,
him
I
back
think
in.
let the dolphins live on their own.
Natalie.
Natalie, good morning.
You like dolphins?
Good morning. My thing is removalists. Seeing a man lift a couch on his own.
It's hot, yes.
Really?
Yeah, and the way
And
they
a
maneuver
fridge.
things.
What about
Yeah,
a
and they
fridge?
just a fridge, and they just whack it off.
Oh.
I saw it yesterday walking my dog. I may have stared for a bit too long, but
Yeah, they do.
just
They
kept going.
I agree.
Maybe I'm
They
getting the
just
cheap
pick up-
ones.
They're
'cause-
like things that'd take my Paul and about 4 other men to move. They remove it, chuck it over their shoulder, and off they go.
Give me a man with a van any day.
You should have seen it when we moved in New Zealand. The Kiwis, they just rock up. Hey, bro, where's the fridge? This guy just picks up the whole thing on
Yeah,
his own.
right.
Right.
I'm like, bloody.
And they don't scratch a thing.
No, no.
They're very nimble.
Rebecca.
What? Is that not the right word again?
Yeah,
Well,
they
just,
are
I don't, I've never seen them like do the downward dog when they've got to move a
They are
couch.
nimble.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Rebecca.
Get things into
Agile.
tight places.
Yeah, they can. Yeah. Rebecca, good morning.
Morning.
What profession gets
Is this
you
why
hot
you're
under the
always up
collar?
for moving every week?
Oh, we got to move house again.
Shut up, you
Call the
two.
removalists.
Paul and I are thinking of selling.
Can you get that in there?
Rebecca, can you tell these two to be quiet for a moment, please?
Be quiet,
Thank
please.
you.
I like a swimming pool cleaner. I used to watch the pool guy.
boy.
The pool guy in the UK, and then a few years ago, my husband changed careers, and he now cleans pools as well. So,
Does he?
yeah,
Handsome pool
gone
cleaner.
from a nerdy profession to pool cleaner.
But
So,
Rebecca,
yeah.
given that a pool cleaner makes you a bit hot under the collar, when your husband's off in other people's houses, do you get a bit jealous?
Yes.
Yeah, see?
Yes.
Because
You
you'd be
don't
like,
think he's gonna stray?
Especially when I know he has been to properties and has, accidentally gone, oh, I'm here to clean the pool today, and there were some ladies swimming around.
oh, some naked
sorry?
ladies.
Not naked, but,
Oh, just swimming.
just swimming.
in their
So he's like,
bikinis.
okay, I'll be back another day. See ya.
Yeah. Well, he's a good man, isn't he? Yeah, pool cleaners.
That's just a creepy crawly job, isn't
Yeah,
it?
full stop. He is he's the creepy crawly. Here we go. Every day, your chance to win $5,000. Let's go to the phones. Emily, good morning.
Hi.
Emily from Druin. How is it in Druin this morning? Is it a nice morning?
Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's a little bit fresh.
Oh, congratulations. You're getting married in June, I see here.
Wow.
Yes, I am.
I love
Aw.
a good wedding.
Need
Weddings
some
are great, but weddings are expensive. So-
cash for the wedding.
No, cash for the hens party,
Oh,
doll.
really?
Forget about the wedding. Cash for the hens party.
What do you do for your hens?
A lot of penis straws.
For mine,
I would say
Yes,
for both
Emily,
of you.
what are you
to be-
doing for your hens party?
my sisters haven't planned it, so I'm not sure.
Oh, it's a surprise.
it's
That's
a
dangerous.
surprise. All right.
All right, let's see if we can win you some money. We've got a $500 question here for you, Emily. You are going to hear the question. You'll hear a 3, 2, 1 countdown, and you need to answer before the time is up. If you don't know, guess. If you are correct, cash is yours. Good luck.
Here we go. Your $500 question is...
Which popular TV show featured the character 11 played by Millie Bobby Brown?
3, 2.
Stranger Things.
Yes!
Correct. Stranger Things came out in 2016, nearly 10 years ago.
I know. Was it 10 years
Well, 9
ago?
years ago.
I know, doesn't that make you feel
my
old?
God.
But
I loved Strange Things.
Oh, no, I watched half of season 1 and was too freaked out.
freaky-deaky.
Freaky-deaky.
Emily, back to you. $500. Congrats.
Thank you so much.
No worries. Hey, it's all thanks to Jurassic Creatures. The dinosaurs are coming. Prepare to be amazed as lifelike dinosaurs stomp, roar, and move right before your eyes. Jurassic Unearthed from March 28 to April 27 at Caulfield Racecourse. Congratulations.
Amazing.
Enjoy the money, Dal, and good luck for the wedding.
Thank you. Thank you.
Coming up next, the opposition leader, Peter Dutton, is in the house.
Mr. Dutton to you.
Sorry, Mr. Dutton. Lauren's sitting on some hot political questions.
Lauren Oakes.
We'll get to that next. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest has come a long way since being a Queensland police officer. He's been in government under Howard, Abbott, Turnbull and Morrison. And he could very well next be in government under himself.
I think we've got a hell of a journey left in front of us, and the campaign can throw up all sorts of oddities.
Please welcome to the show, leader of the Liberal Party, Peter Dutton.
Hey, Mr. Dutton's in the house. G'day,
Good
mate.
morning.
How are you?
Well, we're good.
We're good. How are you? Is this out of like your normal realm? I feel like you're always very serious, and coming into an FM radio station could be a bit rogue for you.
Well, you just don't know what's going to be the next
No.
question. You guys are pretty loose, so it could go wrong pretty quickly. So let's see.
So he's a listener. I was going to say, do you? What part of the police were you in back in the day?
I worked in uniform, obviously, and then I was in the prison squad, so investigating jail offences.
Yeah.
I was in the sex offender squad. I was in the drug squad, the National Crime Authority, so covert surveillance.
You've
so I
seen
moved
some
around a bit.
things.
Yeah.
Well, here in
Hey, that's heavy
I was
stuff.
going to say, here in Victoria, we've had a few issues here and there. Have you got any advice to Jacinta Allen on how to tackle the crime crisis?
Stop supporting the CFMEU running riot across the city and start banning machetes and getting serious about putting in place, boundaries. I mean, people need to understand if they're breaking the law and you're committing a serious crime. If you're breaking into someone's home, I just think that's your sanctuary. And if you're there with your kids or your grandmother is having her home invaded and cars stolen, like that is a big event in someone's life. And that can be life-changing. I've had friends who have had home invasion or had a home invasion. They essentially had to sell the house because they just couldn't,
I
can understand that,
They
though.
just couldn't go home to that house.
No
again.
way.
And, that's
We
a
need to
huge
be
impact.
tougher on it, don't we?
I agree, yeah.
As a former police officer, do you empathise with the police who are out there chasing these criminals, catching them, doing all the paperwork, doing all the hard yards, and then they see them back out on the street and they're catching them again the next week?
Yeah, well, and it's part of the reason I got into politics as well, because I worked in the sex offender squad and I had a really, strong interest in child protection and dealt with a lot of victims of rape, and you'd go to court and the court would impose a penalty, which was just a joke.
Yeah.
And you think, well, how am I going to change this? And so that was, a big motivation for me to get into politics. But I do feel for the police because it's worse now than it's ever been. And in some cases, criminals are out committing offences whilst the police are still at the station or the watch house
Crazy.
doing the paperwork, and they're not keeping their heads above water.
Can I ask you a quick question just on the crime crisis about your state colleague here who leads the Liberal Party, Brad Batten? There's a story in the Herald Sun today about at the height of the crime crisis last week when Jacinta Allen was dealing with all sorts of problems, he was on a cruise, and state parliamentary colleagues are a little bit concerned about his absence. Do you share that sentiment?
Well, I've only met Brad a couple of times, but what I've seen from him and when I've heard him speak publicly, I think he has a real genuine aspect to his nature. I think he's obviously got, like me, with a policing background, and also he's had a small business background, so he understands, the good and bad of society. He's taken a holiday, and people can criticise him for that, but I think he would be a great premier of this state, and I think he would actually be serious about dealing with the law and order crisis, the crime issues that facing Victorians at the moment.
Tell you what, you got pressure on you when you're in politics and you want to take a holiday. Tommy Tate on the Gold Coast has just copped it because he was overseas for the rugby league and he wasn't back for the Cyclone. Obviously, we saw ScoMo butcher it by going to Hawaii. How does your family go with the pressure of a campaign?
Well, they're okay, but I want to come back to Tom Tate in a second. It could have gone so much worse for him in Vegas. I mean, Tom Tate, loose in Vegas with rugby league players. There could have been all sorts of hangover.
We should be
scenes
celebrating. We just got him home.
I just think the fact that he got home in one piece.
Well, Carl and Tom Tate came home in one
Carl
piece.
Stefanovic and Tom Tate. Yeah,
that's right.
It's a minor miracle.
That would have been an interesting flight home for Carl, I suspect.
But you've got 3 kids. Surely, the families knows to be able to join sometimes when it's like, hey, I can't come to the birthday dinner tonight. I've got to be in Canberra.
Yeah, look, the worst part of this job is that, it's the impact on your family and your kids and your cousins and, siblings who have got the same surname and there's good and bad that goes with that. But if you're in a public role and in the spotlight, as you guys are as well, I mean, your kids live with your surname and they live with people's opinions and their conscripts. I mean, they haven't signed up to public life.
And I remember seeing a clip of you on 60 Minutes the other week saying you guys had to get protection for the kids at some point.
Yeah, they've had death threats and all sorts of stuff and police at school and it's crazy. But I've got to say, they just... they've never complained and they've always... Harry one time said, Dad, it's so embarrassing that police are at school. I said, mate, no one will know. They probably just look like another teacher. He said, they're the only people walking around with bum bags at the school, Dad. You're kidding.
Dads do embarrass their kids a lot. Jase is very guilty of that regularly.
Yeah, the boys ask me to park around the corner now and they'll walk to me.
Now, when is this federal election happening? I feel like we've been hearing about it and hearing about it and hearing about it. Do you know the date? What heads up do you get?
Well, no, I'll be the last person to know the date. The PM's not going to call me. So I think it was scheduled for the 12th of April, and then obviously the cyclone in Brisbane pushed it back. It can only really be one of 3 dates, the 3rd, the 10th, or the 17th of May.
You got anything on any of those weekends that you'd prefer?
Well, I've actually got my dad's 80th birthday. We were planning on the 3rd of May for a weekend up at Noosa.
You can't be in Noosa. You'll be the next one in trouble for being on holiday.
So I'm unpopular in the family group at the moment, but we'll sort it.
When Elbow was in, we asked him, and I said, "Is it going to be this weekend?" He goes, "No, it's my birthday. I'm not calling it on my own birthday."
Hey, Elbow. So I was just going to say, just on that, you and Elbow ever text each other? Because remember, we used to get ScoMo in, or Elbow would be in, and would all text a photo to ScoMo from Elbow's phone.
Yeah, I get on with him pretty well, and he's spoken publicly about that as well. We can have a chat and send a text, or if there's a national security issue or something he wants to work together on, always happy to do that.
What do you admire about Elbow then?
Well, I think anyone who's come into public life in the modern age, particularly with social media, is, if you're prepared to stick your hand up and you believe we live in a great country and you want to fight for that, I think that's something to be respected. And I also, he's got a great love and affection for particularly his son and obviously
the Rabbitohs.
And the Rabbitohs.
Someone's got to.
Yeah, well, that's right. They're pretty friendless otherwise.
There is that famous photo of him when he became the Prime Minister and the paparazzi got him the next morning on his doorstep in his Rabbitohs pyjamas.
Now, this is Lauren's big question.
So it begs the question.
Go, Lauren.
Go on, Lauren. You've been sitting on this
She's
for
got
3
a
hours.
politics major. Lauren. Oh, sorry, should I say Lauren Oakes?
Lauren Oakes, what's your question for Peter Dutton?
Peter Dutton, what do you sleep in?
What do I sleep in? Is this information people want this time of morning?
Well, I'll never forget Scott Morrison looking me deadpan in the eye and telling me about his boxer shorts, and I regretted the question instantly.
I have to sleep with a shirt on. I can't sleep with a shirt off, and I don't like the air conditioning blowing on me. So I have this huge fight at home about
that's very un-Queensland of you.
The kids put the air conditioning on. I turn it off, so it's sort of everyone's up and down during the night. And normally just shorts or undies.
Our money was
jocks and a t-shirt,
full flannelette. We thought, but
it'd be a campaign t-shirt.
Yes,
as well.
it'd be a campaign t-shirt,
the Liberal Party t-shirt.
That'd be romantic.
No chance of wearing a Liberal Party t-shirt. I can tell you that much.
We'll have to get him some of those Nova boxer shorts.
Yeah, we'll give you some Nova jammies.
Some Jason Lauren socks to sleep in. So
my
feet don't get cold.
My kid wore it to bed the other night. Woke up with a rash, so maybe give him a wash first. Hey, Peter Dutton's on the air with us this morning. We're going to take a quick break, and then we put together some speed dating questions. We thought, let's get to know you as well as we can within 60 seconds. We'll do it next here on Nova. Well, good morning, everybody. Just gone 11 to 9.
We can speak freely now.
Yeah, thoughts on Peter Dutton, guys?
Dutto, we're allowed to call him. I was a bit taken aback when you called him Mr. Dutton, and I thought, is that what we were supposed to call him from the beginning?
No.
Mr. Dutton. I felt bad I didn't do that.
I went out and said hello.
And then he said, you can call me Dutto. Dutto, it is.
He's a bit, I mean...
It's so Australian, isn't it?
It really is.
He's going to be in Victoria a lot because Melbourne and Victoria is a bit of a battleground for the federal election,
Yeah.
so get used to it.
So we still don't know when it is.
No, I get the feeling it'll be sort of second weekend of May.
And then, so that's when they, hang on, so they'll announce the election.
And it's got to be 33 days, minimum 33 days.
33 days. Can it be longer than
He's
that?
got to go, Albo's got to see the Governor-General at Yarralumla.
And that meeting will drag.
So then it has to be at least 33 days
Yep.
after.
You need time to organise the sausage sizzle.
But what's the maximum it can be?
6 weeks or
Yeah.
8 weeks or something like that,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, you seem like an alright guy.
Yeah, it's funny. Politicians are so different as human beings. But they got a job to do. It's two sides.
He's a bit nervous, but I
Well,
can
this is
understand
not
that.
his-
It's a very intimidating situation walking into this
Especially
lion's den that is Nova.
When I told him I majored in politics, he
Yes,
got
I know.
very nervous
Thank
that
you.
I was going to ask him some very tricky questions. And I think he got nervous when Jake started talking about the three-eyed fish on The Simpsons.
Well, he wants nuclear power. I don't want to pull down Bentley RSL and put in a power
I
plant.
don't want a power station in Victoria.
No, thanks.
Sorry.
You don't want Mr. Burns here?
I don't want Mr. Burns here.
See ya.
He works at the other station. All right. Hey,
I don't know enough about it, to be perfectly honest.
It's going to be expensive. That's what
Guys,
it's going to be.
some good news dropped overnight.
Hey, it's Teddy Swims.
I got a man crush on this guy. I think we connected when he was here for Nova's Red Room
I
too.
mean, I love Teddy Swims. You knew how nervous I was in that interview because I loved him so much.
I felt like I was just hanging out with a mate at a bar.
He's awesome. And he was fresh. When we saw him last time in Nova's Red Room, he was fresh from the tattoo parlour. He got
That's
a tiny
right,
Teddy
yes.
tattooed on his face.
yeah.
Maybe we'll get some ink together this time.
I know.
Hey, Teddy Swims.
Actually, would you do that? Are you a clean skin? You got no tattoos.
I'm clean skin, baby.
There
Where
you
would
go.
you get it? Your tiny Teddy.
On his face.
Oh, well, let's calm
Like a
down.
tiny teddy, like Teddy.
Let's chill.
You get a tiny
Is
Teddy on your
Teddy
tiny
Swims
Teddy.
having a tiny Teddy?
Yes, he's
I
having
think
a
there
tiny
might be
Teddy.
a tiny Teddy Swims
Yes.
coming.
Daddy Swims is coming to town. Teddy Swims is bringing his I've tried everything but therapy. Haven't we all? Tour to Rod Laver Arena, Thursday, 23rd of October. Pre-sale tickets are on sale from tomorrow.
I want to go.
All tickets on sale March 28. All you have to do is head to frontiertouring.com.au for details. Or you know what? Let's offload the first double right now. 13 24 10 to see this man live. And I just want to give you a taste of what he is like live.
Oh, Mike, his voice is like silk.
This was his performance last year
this is
in the Nova Red Room.
Cool.
So good.
This was incredible. Teddy Swims. Teddy Swims! That is Lose Control as performed at Nova's Red Room. And guess what? He's coming back.
Hey, it's Teddy Swims.
Teddy's coming.
I love Teddy Swims.
You know what? I'll get some ink with him when he's here.
You're right.
One of those. What are the ones that wash off after a week or something?
Yeah.
I'm not
henna
a tat
tattoo.
guy. I'm not a tat.
No, you're not worthy of a matching tattoo
No,
with
I'm
Teddy
not.
Swims either. Do you have any other
One
favourite
under
songs
the arm
under the?
there, like on the...
On the bicep.
Do you have any other favourite songs other than that one? Lose Control.
I like The Door.
You said that because I said that. You don't know that.
He is going to be here Thursday, 22nd of October. Pre-sale tickets are on sale from tomorrow. All tickets go on sale March 24 through frontiertouring.com.au. But Melissa in Dingley.
I got it.
Are you okay, Melissa?
I'm okay.
Are you crying because something terrible's happened during the song, or because you're excited that you're winning the Teddy Swim tickets?
Thank you so much.
I haven't given it to you yet.
Oh, Melissa.
So, yes,
Why do you love Teddy Swim so much?
since he came out with his first song, last time he was here, I never had a chance to go and see him perform.
Well, you're in the
Oh
running.
my
Keep listening to Nova. You might win tickets.
Wait, did she win that?
Yeah, she's got them.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, Melissa, you need to come with a warning to the person sitting next to you to bring the
Absolutely.
Kleenex.
First,
And I need to hide because I'm at a school drop-off and I'm in the car.
They're going to be like, what's happened to Melissa?
Oh, God.
Gee, she's had a rough morning.
first tickets in Melbourne, you've got them.
Oh my God, first tickets, my God.
Melissa, who are you talking to?
To my youngest daughter, Zara.
Is Zara going to get to go?
Oh, well, I have to decide between her, my middle one, and my oldest one.
Oh, well, you need
and
it.
my mum and my husband.
Jesus.
Oh, Melissa needs more tickets.
Well, Melissa's not winning a row. You can
no.
play Favourite Child when you get home tonight.
I want to keep talking to Melissa.
No.
Are you all right, sis?
No, you can take this off the air.
Are you okay, Melissa?
I am. Thank you so much, Nova. Thank you so much. What a beautiful day.
Do you get this emotional about everything? Or just Teddy Swims?
Some people would say I do, but it's just him. It's just him. Thank you so much.
Him. Are you in love with him?
Oh, my God, we're going back.
Oh, my God.
we must go.
Are you in love with... Where are you off to?
Oh, anywhere.
Wait. It's only 9. It's not the end of the show yet, guys.
It's 8:59. It's
All
not the
right,
end of the
Melissa,
show.
we won't leave yet. God. My God, what are you, Lauren's spirit animal? It's like dealing with two of them.
Yeah.
Connection there.
Melissa.
There's a connection there.
Oh, you can take the other ticket. Congratulations. Enjoy, Teddy.
Thank you, and I hope you get the tattoo. I would do it with you.
Oh, you can get a matching tattoo with Melissa, Jase.
This has backfired in a wonderful way. All right, that is it. We are getting out of here. Fun morning. Good to have you back, Lozzie.
Nice to be back. Look how sunny and nice it is out there. We had one little cold day yesterday, and now we're back.
We are sort of back, aren't
We're back. I mean,
We're so back.
we're back, but I know it's 25 today, but do you know this week it's back to 31 tomorrow?
Are you serious?
30 Thursday. We're back.
You want to come around to the pool?
Is this a real offer?
This is a real offer.
Is it really, though?
I will fire up the Ninja Slushy machine.
Should we have a barbecue?
Hey,
I'm
Clint.
in.
My ninja slushy's arrived, so
Has it?
don't worry about his house. You want to come to my house?
Oh, your house is closer to mine.
Yeah.
No
Don't
pool. No pool.
It's only 30. I'm a 40 kind of gal when it comes to getting in the pool.
I've got the pool at 40. That heat is working overtime.
It's like a spa.
Hey, have a great day, everyone. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Enjoy Dua Lipa if you're going tonight as well.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
in Melbourne.
5 concerts. She's a busy gal.
She is on fire. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for being a friend. It's gonna be a good day.
Jason Lauren.
Wake up feeling good.
On Nova 100.
Jason Lauren.
Follow them on socials.
2 words, Revo Fitness. Here's a few more. Simple, 24/7, Reformer Pilates, body scanners, massage chairs, squat racks, free weights, pin and plate loaded equipment, no lock-in contracts, no bullshit. All of that and more from just $9.69 a week. That's surprisingly affordable. Join now at Revo Fitness Morley or download the Revo Fitness app. RevoFitness.com.au or find the Revo Fitness app in the App Store.